Terry Crews's story is the kind that feels too dramatic to be real, yet every turn of it reveals something deeply human: ambition, pain, collapse, reinvention, and the stubborn will to keep going when life gives you every reason to quit. Before he was a household name, before he became the booming voice, the unforgettable smile, and the larger-than-life presence people now associate with comedy, confidence, and inspiration, he was a kid growing up in hardship, trying to survive a difficult childhood and dreaming of a future that looked impossible from where he stood. In this video, we're exploring Terry Crews, NFL player who lost everything and rebuilt his life. A difficult childhood that built toughness before fame ever did. Terry Crews' earliest years were shaped by struggle, discipline, and the emotional weight that many people never see when they look at a successful celebrity later in life. He grew up in Flint, Michigan, in a strict household where values like hard work, responsibility, and obedience mattered deeply, but where the world outside the home was often harsh and unpredictable. Childhood for Terry was not a soft or easy time. It was a period of learning how to endure, how to stay alert, and how to keep moving, even when the environment around him did not feel stable. Those early experiences left a mark on him. They taught him about pressure long before the public would ever know his name, NFL dreams, and the belief that football could change everything. For Terry Crews, football was never just a game. It was a pathway. It was a way to take the energy of a young man from a difficult background and turn it into a future with structure, opportunity, and dignity. He was gifted with size, power, athleticism, and relentless determination, and he used those gifts to push toward a professional career. Football gave him identity. It gave him purpose. Most importantly, it gave him hope. In a world where so many doors seemed closed, the sport offered one door that felt real enough to chase with everything he had. His path to the NFL was not effortless. He had to work for every inch of progress, proving himself repeatedly and refusing to let setbacks stop him. The professional sports world is unforgiving. It does not reward sentiment. It rewards performance, stamina, and results. Terry understood that if he wanted to make it, he had to become not just strong, but dependable. He entered that world with the seriousness of a man who knew the stakes: career setbacks and the shock of having to start over. When Terry Crews's football career began to close, the transition was not gentle. For many athletes, leaving the game means not only losing a paycheck, but losing an identity. That is especially painful when the sport has become the center of your life and the main reason people know your name. Terry faced that kind of abrupt uncertainty. The structure that had defined his days was gone. The respect that came with being an athlete was gone. The future he had imagined began to look less like a plan and more like a memory. Financial struggles and the painful reality of being broke. The financial side of Terry Crews' story is one of the most revealing parts of his life because it strips away the illusion that success always means stability. At one point, he was not the energetic television personality with a thriving career and a worldwide fan base. He was a man trying to make sense of financial pressure, family responsibility, and the humiliation that can come with not having enough. The fall from professional athlete to financial struggle is not just about dollars. It is about the emotional weight of having believed that one chapter of life would secure the next, only to discover that the ground beneath you is still unstable. Art, creativity, and the unexpected road into acting. Terry Crews did not become a star by taking the obvious path. After football and financial hardship, the next chapter of his life opened through creativity, art. and a willingness to reinvent himself in public. That reinvention was not instant, and it was not clean. It required him to imagine a new identity at a time when he had every reason to cling to the old one. Acting was not just a career move, it was a new language. It allowed him to use his physical presence, expressive personality, and natural charisma in a completely different way. What began as uncertainty slowly became opportunity, becoming a beloved entertainer and why people connect with him so deeply. Terry Crews eventually became much more than an actor. He became a cultural favorite, a rare public figure who could be funny without seeming fake, powerful without seeming distant, and emotionally open without losing his larger-than-life presence. Audiences loved him because he brought joy. Whether in comedy, action, hosting, or interviews, he had an energy that felt unmistakably alive. He could command attention in a room, then turn around and be warm, playful, and surprisingly tender. That combination made him beloved in a way that few entertainers achieve. An advocate who turned survival into service. One of the most meaningful parts of Terry Crews' life is that he did not stop at personal success. He used his platform to speak up about issues that matter, becoming a public advocate for dignity, honesty, and accountability. That role is important because it shows the deeper purpose behind his visibility. Terry's story was never only about building a career. It became about using his voice to help others feel seen, heard, and less alone. The meaning of Terry Crews' journey. Terry Crews' life is powerful because it captures something many people secretly need to believe, that a broken chapter is not the end of the book. He had a difficult childhood, pursued NFL dreams, faced career setbacks, endured financial struggles, and had to reinvent himself in a new creative world. At every stage, he was forced to choose between surrender and growth. He chose growth, not because he never felt fear, but because he refused to let fear make the final decision. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. Hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching.